The video right after the gym. All right, a couple of things. When I go to the gym every day, yes. So some people are going to be like, "Oh my God, that's too much." Here's the thing. Every other day, I do muscle training. And then on the days that I don't work out my muscles, I just do cardio, okay? So I am giving my muscles time to heal. I'm not hurting my body. All right. Let's see. Another thing. Can we meet people with kindness and understanding? Because wow, guys, just wow. You know, if there are aliens and they went on a page and just looked at all the hateful comments, there's no way they would come down here. Goodness gracious, you guys. You know, I come in this gym some days and I get on the treadmill and I'm sissy in my walk. That's a RuPaul thing. Okay. By the way, if you're on the treadmill and you like shake your hips like a, really sexy girl, it like works out more muscles, just to let you know. I mean, obviously you can't do that if you're jogging, but you can try, I guess. I dance on the treadmill if no one's in the gym with me, but today there was. But I want to say something. If I'm on the treadmill next to another fellow person who's large and is getting their life in order, I think awesome. And if I'm on the treadmill next to a very thin person who's running like a monster is chasing them, I don't think anything but good for them for keeping their health up. I don't judge anyone, and I don't feel inferior to that person that's next to me running away from, I don't know, Slimer from the Ghostbusters. I don't know. But whatever motivates them. Whatever motivates you. But we have got to stop putting everybody down, and we've got to stop being keyboard activists, guys. I'm not offended by every fat joke. I'm not offended by, jokes about whatever about me. I don't know if any one of you have seen the Alec Baldwin roast, but Caitlyn Jenner was on there. And, she got pretty ripped by everyone. And she wasn't a baby about it. She got up and she was like, people are taking too much offense to everything. People are allowed to joke. People are allowed to hurt. If you're next to someone in the grocery store and you can see they're having a bad day and maybe you bump their cart and they get a little aggravated, don't meet them with the same vibration they're meeting you with. Try to think, I don't know what's going on in their life. We don't know what's going on in everybody's life. And we've got to quit trying to act like we do. That is not the teachings of any religion. Jesus was about love. Gandhi was about love. Jehovah, love. Everybody's about love, not hate. This is not what this world is supposed to be doing right now, is hating on everybody, okay? It's not cool, guys. It's just not cool. Also, Oh, just a funny story. This has nothing to do with weight loss. Well, I mean, it's kind of, anyway. I was explaining, the whole playlist thing to somebody the other day, my workout playlist, and Supermodel by RuPaul is on there, and they were like, whoa, there's a song called Supermodel by RuPaul, like the drag race drag queen. Supermodel was around like, a lot of years before Drag Race was ever around. So, for all of us RuPaul lovers that go way back, that was just creepy to me that somebody did not know. And also, at the end of Drag Race, she says, Shantae, you stay. Sashay away. That comes from the song Supermodel. I mean, not exactly, because it just says sachet, shantae. But, wow, y'all. Know your history, or as RuPaul says, know your herstory, okay? I just, no matter where you get inspiration, no matter who you are, what color, what sexual orientation, what religion, what anything, just like, oh my God, let people live. Live and let live. Live and let live. I'm not here. I'm not a weight loss genius, okay? I'm sharing my story. I'm sharing my ups. I'm sharing my downs. I'm sharing my all around towns. No, I'm so weird right now. But don't judge. I mean, my page is new. My channel's new. And I'm sure that eventually, you know, I might get a hater or two or 100. This is the internet. But could I please just say right now, do your best not to respond to them at all. These people are just hurting in some way. People don't just become hateful. Something happens. No baby is born wanting to troll people on the internet. Do you remember that back commercial back in the day? It was like, nobody says, I want to be a junkie when I grow up. Well, you know, no baby says they want to be a bully. Most bullies at school are having a really rough home life. Most bullies in life are having a really rough self-love moment. They have none, and they get really angry if other people do. And that's okay. Like, it's not my job to get them to love themselves. That's something they need to do on their own. And it's not anyone's job to defend me on this channel or on the page associated with this channel. Okay? Don't defend me. Don't get offended for me. There is a comedian. He is a little person. His name is Brad Williams. He does an entire skit about how people tell him he's offensive when he tells little people jokes. What gives you the cojones to tell someone else they need to be offended, or to be offended for somebody else? That's not your job. Your job is you. My job is me. I'm making these videos for me. I'm also making these videos for another reason that I might talk about in a later video, but for now, I'm going to keep that to myself, because guess what? It's also okay to just keep things to yourself. You don't have to plaster everything all over social media. Okay? You just don't. There is a reason behind me doing this for myself. For myself. The number one reason these videos are being done is for me. Okay? Just me. Are there subsequent reasons? Yes, there are. But the main purpose of me doing this is because me, myself, and I need these videos and need to know that I'm accountable at some point, because that's just me. Like, I'm holding myself accountable. Of course I am. If I wasn't holding myself accountable, I wouldn't be at this gym today. If I wasn't holding myself accountable, I wouldn't be paying attention to what I eat. I wouldn't be... Oh, and here's a tip, by the way. If you have a hard time, like, going out, number one, always bring a healthy snack with you, okay? If you're dieting, always bring a healthy snack, all right? You're eating less calories. Your body is using them faster. You need to bring a snack. Some carrots, a kale and spinach salad, whatever healthy snack is your thing, bring a snack. If you have a really hard time staying away from fast food restaurants, put your billfold or your purse in your trunk. Don't keep it by you. Because then, yeah, you could stop at one, but you're going to have to get out of your car and get in your trunk. And you're going to have to think, do I really, really want this, whatever you're getting? Because I'm not going to jazz up any fast food restaurants on here. You know the hardest thing about going to the gym for me, guys, and this might be a little TMI, but I have a bladder the size of an acorn, like for real. Like, it's terrible. And I'm always like doing my cardio before my muscle training, or on the days that I just do cardio. I am just praying and trying to not have to jump off in the middle to go to the bathroom. Because once you start drinking all the water you're supposed to, and you have a teeny tiny tiny bladder, it's ridiculous. You are just peeing all the time. Like, you probably lose a bunch of calories just from walking to the bathroom so many times in a day. Okay? Yeah, it's insane. What else? Just believe in yourself. And a little something I learned from AA and NA meetings, and if you go, or if anyone in your family has ever gone, they tell you to work just as hard on your recovery as you did on your addiction. And although most of us have an emotional issue or some trauma, and the food is a symptom, and the weight gain is a symptom, it's still an addiction. Preservatives are addicting. Fast food is addicting. So remember that you need to work just as hard to get healthy as you did getting unhealthy. And also, when I do these videos, I don't edit or go back or do another one. It's a one take and done thing, because I know myself, and if I try to do them over and over again, I would try to make them perfect, and I'm not perfect, and nobody's perfect, and if you think you are, might be the wrong channel to watch. So yeah, work as hard for your recovery as you did your addiction. And remember that if you're on the treadmill going like 0.8 miles an hour, because that's the most you can do, and the person next to you is going like 5 miles an hour, like I said, like they're trying to run away from a monster, that's cool. Be happy for yourself and be happy for them. Don't compare yourself to other people. I have teeny tiny legs, okay? Like, no, they're not like that long, but they're really short, all right? My torso's longer, my legs are short. So when I pumped that treadmill up to 3 miles an hour today, I looked like a garden gnome running. It's not cute, okay? It's not cute. It sounds like it would be cute, like, oh, a little garden gnome running. But no, it's not cute. It's really not cute. And I couldn't keep it up for the entire time I was on the treadmill. I had to turn it back down. Wind sprints. That's what I wanted to say, guys. Wind sprints. If you can only go 0.8 or 0.5 miles an hour on the treadmill, whatever you're doing, with like a 0.5 incline or 1 incline, whatever you're doing, all right? Bump that treadmill up. Bump that treadmill up to double what you're doing, and do it for as long as you can, and then bump it back down. It's a wind sprint. It builds up your lung capacity, and it builds up your strength, okay? So, alright, this video is getting way longer than most of my videos, and I try not to do that. But, if no one's told you today, you are loved, and you matter, and you're important, and drink a lot of water, even if your bladder is the size of an acorn.